Okay.
Okay, you're going. Ready, go.
Hello, Pookie.
Hey, Pookie.
Today, for our first project, we're going to be talking about something from your lecture, which is Hatsune Miku, but we're going to do a podcast about it. Right, Sean?
Yeah, and we enlisted the help of two experts here. We got Gio.
Hello.
And we got our AI bot.
Athena.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna dive right in and start with the history of Hatsune Miku, okay?
Yeah, fill me in.
I'll fill you in. Hatsune Miku was the first Vocaloid created by Krypton Future Media and released in August of 2007. Miku was the first in a series called the Character Vocal Series. She was created by taking vocal samples from the voice actor Saki Fujita and running them through a synthesizer engine to change the pitch of the samples to create a keyboard-style instrument. The concept for Miku was about an android girl who lives in a not-so-distant future where music is lost. Her appearance was created by Kei Garu, who was given the color scheme of the Yamaha synthesizer to work off of. After more than a month, the design for Miku was complete, with her signature pigtails, blue-green hair, and attire. She was initially marketed towards professional producers, but with the unexpected success, they decided to branch out to the amateur market. This ultimately caused an explosion in the popularity of Miku and further spread her brand from a niche subculture into the mainstream. Throughout the years, Miku has been well known throughout the world for both her music and distinct appearance and has made her way into countless ad campaigns. Now on to Mitchell, who's going to talk about the cultural importance.
Yeah, great business floor, Sean. Anyways, on to the cultural impacts. First, Hatsune Miku started as an internet icon in Japan. It first started east and spread through west to America. Americans and Japan started liking each other. So what Americans like to do is they like to be Japanese. So they started learning Japanese. So anyways, Hatsune Miku had a lot of appearances for video games, such as Sega games, even in the Nintendo 3DS for Hatsune Miku's own game, and even Persona 4 dancing all night. Like, who doesn't like Persona? Also, Gio, fill us in on Project Diva and Project Sekai. What do you know about that?
So Project Diva is a game that's been going on for who knows how. It's been like for the past 5, 6, 7 years. It started as an arcade game, but it's made its way into consoles, predominantly to the Sony consoles like the PlayStations. But most recently with Megamix, it made a transition to PC. As for Project Sekai, it's a newer game that came out about 3 years ago, and it started in Japan, but it made its way into the US with its US version known as Colorful Stage. It takes place as a mobile piano tiles kind of game, and it plays all of Miku games, and it's your typical. It also has a gacha system involved, and yeah.
So how popular did those two projects get?
So Project Diva is a very popular game. Again, it started as in Japan. It was very, very popular, and popular enough to make its way into the US, obviously. But as time went on, just recently, Project Diva series just got canceled. However, Project Sekai, it's been booming. It's been marking the top of the top game charts for the past year or so.
Yeah, so that's all the video game culture stuff. Now, it even reached to things like race cars having skins of Hatsune Miku. I thought that's pretty hot. Anyways.
Oh, no. Athena, do you have anything to add to the cultural importance of Hatsune Miku?
Yes. Hatsune Miku, because she's a Vocaloid with her own style, people who want to make songs can easily use them without being able to sing because she is an instrument. And because she already has her own design alongside other Vocaloid characters like Rin, Len, Meiko, Kaito, and Luca, it's easy to implement these characters into the story. Thus non-canonically building up their lore, I suppose, which makes the audience feel more connected to these characters.
That's a great point, and it ties pretty well into the next topic we were going to bring up, which is one of the largest impacts that Miku made on the music scene, and it was specifically about the inclusivity that she embodied. Anyone could make music using Miku, and she would be your voice. And by using her voice, you are marketing her voice and building her popularity. So, in a way, she became the community's pop star, with the people having full control over the way her voice is used. She encapsulates the community she represents, and they're the ones driving her music forward. and her music can be used for any genre. Vocaloid, I mean, is kind of usually a certain sound, but her voice can be used however the people see fit. And that kind of ties into the next aspect
What
of...
if we're being controlled? What if we're being used for marketing?
Dude, we're in a podcast. Oh. Okay, which is about her recent concert. We want to kind of take this back to our two experts here because they were actually at this expo, but what are your guys' opinions on the screen instead of the hologram?
So I could start off first. So I went to the Miku Expo concert in LA. Though it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. But however, but the most controversy being the latest concerts being based on screens rather than holograms. It was a little bit disappointing to see, but that did not take away overall the experience I got, because I believe after all that, the experience you get is not from Miku being Miku, but more of the community being there. It's just been, it's fun.
You have anything to add, Athena?
Oh, okay, sorry. I was at the Miku concert. One thing that I noticed is that despite the fact that they didn't have a hologram, which they usually do and did in fact advertise for this Miku concert, I went to the one not in California. I don't know where it was, I forgot. But I went, and despite the fact that they didn't have a hologram, they did have a bunch of lasers and smoke. Another thing about this concert is they usually bring on live bands to support it, so it's not like you're only listening to an audio recording, but you are listening to live instruments. Because the community is so passionate about these characters, it makes it easier to enjoy the concert because you're surrounded with people who often are exposed to these non-canonical songs that other people create. Yeah. Oh, but I do want to say that the concert did in fact advertise that they were going to use a hologram. And a lot of the creators that were listed, a lot of the people there who made the songs that were in the concert advertised that there was going to be a hologram. And then the concert said, actually, no, it's a screen. After the tickets were already bought. So that was not cool. That was not cool.
So do you feel that the screen took away from the experience or it didn't affect it too much?
I did, because you could see the outline of the screen. In fact, they made it more obvious by putting LEDs around the screen, which I thought was bad, because it took away from being fully immersed into this concert and having your favorite virtual idol be right in front of you.
One thing I'd also like to add is not on the concert specifically, but simply the way how everything was handled before the concert. So prior to the concert, everyone's buying their glow sticks because part of going to a Miku concert is getting the glow stick. And everyone's not in line, but everyone's trying to get the glow stick. But Miku Expo and Krypton did a terrible job in handling the situation, in which a lot of the glow sticks, they were deemed as pre-sale, pre-order. And usually when you hear the term pre-order, it means they're just getting a number to know how much to gauge or how much to produce. They ended up selling out somehow in 20 minutes. And that ended up making everyone mad because not everyone managed to get a glow stick. Then days later on, they ended up doing a restock, but that sold out again within a minute or two this time. And then with a lot of people not having glow sticks, people were more mad. And then they also advertised that more glow sticks will be sold at the venues. But as time went on, we started to notice that these venues, they would hold glow sticks, but they wouldn't hold hundreds, 200s, 300s. No, they would hold supposedly 90 glow sticks at a time. And you see, at least in the early concerts, you'll start to see that in the pictures. Yeah, there were a lot of glow sticks, but not many people had. There weren't a lot of glow sticks overall because they were being sold out and they were getting scalped over and over and over.
I would also like to add on to that. People were told not to bring their own glow sticks and saying that they could bring glow sticks from previous concerts. And the reason for this was that other glow sticks not by the official company would disrupt the hologram. So we were told not to bring them, but there was no hologram.
Yes.
And is it even true that a different glow stick would even disrupt the hologram?
Yeah.
It does actually? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if it was a hologram, it would disrupt it. But
Mhm.
with it being an LED screen,
It didn't.
it's
matter.
just like saying it's just showing the light by a TV, which it shouldn't affect much because their LEDs are completely different technology than what we have as TV. But the general idea is still there.
Mhm.
Some shitty admin and staff.
Yeah. That was bad.
Yeah,
Bad marketing for sure.
yeah.
Do you guys have anything else you'd like to say about this matter, or any final comments?
One of the things that I like about Miku concerts is that beforehand they hold a contest for people who enjoy Miku and creating music with her voice or any other Vocaloid's voices, where the winner will be able to have their own song in the concert with their own custom Miku outfit and what's it called? Dance? Choreography is what the word is. And I believe that is one of the great ways that they incorporate the community into the actual concert. So that was a plus
Yeah.
amongst all the making.
Yeah, that further definitely ties into like the whole community
Yeah.
building up this policy.
I think the community build up towards the concert was overall really good though. It's just you see everyone banding together or making their own music for the concert. Not just that, but I don't know about the venue you went to, but at the one in LA, you saw a lot of members, a lot of artists making their own art and just giving away free art, free stickers, free pins, free little cards. They're all cute, and it just shows the community that Miku concerts really unite the Miku community together.
I agree. This also happened at my concert.
That's very sweet.
Denver. I went to the one in Denver. I just remembered.
There we go. Okay, well, I think that's about it for everyone, and we would just like to cap off by saying thank you, Pookie, and we would love
Thank
if
you,
you could
Pookie.
try to get Miku at
Thanks,
Sun God.
Pookie.
You could help.
Please.
Please, please.
Please.